Stop before this video continues. Answer this honestly. There is something you should be doing right now and you are not doing it. It's not because you don't know what to do. It's not because you lack information. It's not even because you lack ambition. You're stuck in the gap between knowing and starting. You're waiting to feel ready, waiting for energy. Waiting for the perfect moment. That moment is not coming, and if nothing changes, tomorrow will look exactly like today. But give me 1 minute. I'm going to show you a simple method that works with your brain instead of against it. No hype. No extreme discipline. Just one small shift, and it starts in 60 seconds. Let's understand what's really happening. When you look at a big task, clean the house, write the report, get in shape, your brain doesn't see a goal. It sees effort. It sees uncertainty. It sees possible failure. Deep inside your brain is a structure called the amygdala. Its job is simple: keep you safe when something feels overwhelming. The amygdala activates a stress response, not because you're incapable, but because your brain wants to conserve energy and avoid discomfort. So what do? You delay, you scroll, you distract yourself. This isn't a character flaw. It's a protection mechanism. The problem is not laziness. The problem is the size of the task in your head, and the solution isn't pushing harder. It's shrinking the entry point. There is a Japanese philosophy called Kaizen. It means continuous improvement. But today, we focus on one specific application, the 1-minute rule. Here it is. If you are avoiding something, do it for exactly 60 seconds, not 5 minutes. Not until it's done. Just 1 minute. Want to read more? Read 1 paragraph. Want to exercise? Do 1 minute of movement. Want to study? Open the book and read 5 sentences. And here is the important part. After 1 minute, you are allowed to stop. Why does this work? Because 1 minute is not threatening. When you tell your brain, I have to work for 2 hours, resistance rises. When you say, I will work for 60 seconds, your brain accepts it. You reduce the psychological weight. You lower the barrier so much that starting becomes easy. And starting is everything. There is a principle in physics. An object at rest stays at rest. An object in motion stays in motion. The hardest part is not continuing. The hardest part is initiating movement. Think about a car. The most energy is required to move it from 0. Once it's rolling, maintaining speed is easier. You are the same. Lying in bed is 0. Working is motion. The 1-minute rule is not about productivity. It's about moving from 0 to 1. And once you reach 1, something interesting happens. You often keep going. You tell yourself, I'll just wash 1 dish, and suddenly the sink is clean. You say, I'll just put on my shoes, and now you're outside walking. Momentum works for you if you trigger it. Let's make this practical. Tonight. Scenario 1. The messy room. Don't clean the whole room. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Pick up anything off the floor until it rings. That's it. Scenario 2. Studying. Don't plan a 3-hour session. Open the book. Read 1 page. Scenario 3. Exercise. Your only goal is to put on your shoes. If after that you truly don't want to continue, stop. But most of the time, you won't, because once action begins, resistance decreases. You are not forcing yourself. You are guiding yourself. There is another layer too. This. Every time you complete a task, even a tiny one, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine reinforces behavior. When you set unrealistic goals and fail, your brain associates action with stress. When you set a 1-minute goal and succeed, your brain associates action with reward. You begin to see yourself as someone who follows through. That identity shift is powerful. 1 minute per day becomes consistency. Consistency builds trust with yourself, and trust builds discipline naturally. You don't need intensity, you need repetition. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, choose 1 thing you've been delaying. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Start. If you want to stop after that minute, stop. There is no pressure, but give yourself proof that you can begin, because Change does not require a dramatic transformation. It requires a tiny decision. You don't need to move the whole mountain. You just need to move one small stone. Your next minute decides your next direction. Start